Hello everybody, this is Dan back with you from Appalachian Roots with Dan, coming back to you today with another video. We're out today doing something a little different as usual. We're going to do a little bit of magnet fishing in a reservoir. They had lost a lid down in a reservoir here on Miracle Mountain, down in the tank. And it's metal, and we're going to use the magnet today to see if we can find it. But I was going to show you folks, it's a beautiful place up here. I know I've shown you this before on some other videos, but here's the lodge right here, little cabin. And beautiful scenic overlook down over there. And the old West Virginia swing and sign here they have here you can come and take pictures with. They have them a lot around a lot of the parks around here in West Virginia. Beautiful, pretty up here. I was just going to show you just a little bit of this around here. It's a very beautiful place. It's here in McDowell County, in an area called Gary, West Virginia, called Miracle Mountain Park. This can be rented, and you have to make reservations on, I think, westvirginiatourism.com. But anyhow, we're out today. We're trying to find the lid that fell down into the reservoir tank, which the reservoir tank is the water system up here. It's on top, main top of a mountain, and they have a well up here, but they have two big tanks underground. I think they're like 4,500 gallons a piece. And while they were checking the water one day, one of the lids that you lift up must have broke loose, and it fell down in there, and they can't get it out. So they got it with me and see if I wanted to try to fish it out with my powerful magnet I have. So we're gonna take a look at it here first, okay? And see what we're into. See this box here, just a lid that covers another lid that you open up, and there's a tank under there. It's got a big reservoir of water in it. Well, this lid here, this one's got the lid on it, but this one over here don't. But we gotta be careful when we open these lids up, because when they've been checking it here in the past this summer, they have opened it up and a big old copperhead. Yeah, folks, a big old copperhead was looking at them. So we may see one today. So we gotta lift this lid very carefully, and I'll show you what the lid's supposed to look like. And over here, this lid here is down in the bottom of this tank somewhere. So we're gonna try to get it up out of there, see if this old magnet I got will work. All right, let's go over here and I'm gonna show you what this looks like. All right, y'all ready to lift the lid? We'll lift the lid first. Make sure we ain't got a snake. I believe I better get me a hoe or something so I can lift this from a distance. Hold on just a minute. See if there might be a snake under here. We hope not. Take a look and see here. Yep, I don't see one. But I was going to show you what the lid is supposed to look like. Make sure we ain't got a snake hiding here somewhere under that log. Here's the lid here. And there's the water. Alright, this one over here, its lid's missing. It's down in the tank. They say it come loose and fell down in the water, and they was wondering how they was going to get it out. Well, maybe no snake in there today. That's a good thing. We went pull this on off. See? The lid's missing. It's down in there somewhere. So we're gonna follow. Hey, you down in there? Y'all hear it? I hear somebody talking back to me there. Down in there somewhere. I'm a nut, ain't I? All right. Let's see if we can fish that thing up out of there, folks. What do y'all think? see what we can do here. Okay folks, this here is the magnet. This is the same magnet me and Leo had used down there at the Hatfield well, which we never pulled nothing out from there. And we magnet fished the river. This is a pretty powerful magnet. I'm going to show you here. See this table right here? Watch. We can pick that table right straight up off the ground. Watch this. That's a powerful magnet. So that ought to get that lid for sure. Let's drop her down in there and see if we can find it. I'm sure it's there somewhere. I'm sure. Somewhere. I latched on to it, I think. It's heavy. Fell off. Something did. I don't know if it's it or not. Yeah, they use this water here for bathing, and there's a supply up here of water for bathing, showering, and drinking. They have a well up here, but they also use a runoff from the cabin to wash in. Well, I guess rainwater. Ain't nothing like good old rainwater. My mom used to wash in it all the time growing up. Alright. Oh, I've hooked on to it, I believe. It fell off. Something did. Looked like there was about 4 foot, 5 foot of water in it. Oh. It done got hooked on something here. A lot of rust. Look at that. See if we can get a hold of it. And there and see what we can get. Yeah, boy, we got it. Phew. That's one heavy piece of metal right there, folks. That is heavy. All right, we've accomplished it, folks. We took this little old 360 magnet right here. It's little in size, but let me tell you what, it's a powerful thing. That thing there weighs about, big lid there weighs about 50 pounds. I got it back on there now. It's good and tight back over the water hole, so animals and snakes and stuff like that won't get in it. They've been having snakes crawl up under this lid right here and laying here in this dirt, and we was afraid that snake or just anything kind of animal fall in it and, you know, contaminate your water source. But so far I don't think nothing's got in it. They took a light and looked down in there and around in there, and it looks clear and don't look like there's nothing floating around in there. But yeah, we got the lid back on it and it's secured. This one here's got a lid on it too. I need to check the water depth here on this one. See how much water we got in here. About half, I guess. So they need to be putting some water back over from the pump, the well. They a lot of times they'll use rainwater off these gutters right here. Fill the barrels up here. Good old-fashioned barrel. The water looks black, but it's because the sides are black on it there. But it'll come raining and off around through there and come down and come off the ends of this gutter into this barrel here. Now over here we have another. Now this is another place that they've seen snakes. Came off there. See, now this here is full of water. This is. Got to put the hats back on. The handle came off. Yeah, folks, around old woods and stuff like this, you have to watch for snakes, especially back on these old mountains like this. We have a lot of rattlesnakes in this part of Appalachia, and copperheads too. And you gotta be mindful where you're stepping and where you're walking, and what lids that you're lifting up. But we got that accomplished. We got the lid. They was wondering how in the world we're gonna get that lid out of there. I said, well, I got something I believe will snatch onto it if we're man enough to pull it out of there. And we did, that's for sure. Well, folks, we got that all done, and I just thank you so much for coming along with me today. And I know it wasn't a very long video, but it was a pretty interesting one. So we surely got the lid out of the reservoir. So y'all have a blessed day, and we'll catch you next time on Appalachian Roots with Dan. Catch y'all later, folks.